The Sandman is Netflix's new hit series starring Tom Sturridge as Morpheus, the god of dreams, who, after escaping from a century of confinement at the hands of a mage seeking his power, finds that the world's been put in some disarray since his absence, and now he needs to fix it and stop the people causing it. The Sandman is also a comic book series created by Neil Gaiman, Sam Keefe, and Mike Drindenberg, published by DC Comics, and Gaiman has since oversawn all possible adaptations of The Sandman, including this one. Last time he canceled, or helped cancel, a originally planned Sandman movie because he did not like the script. And apparently the writer in the future, or right now, didn't like the script himself, so there's that. Gaiman is a bit of a perfectionist in that sense, or at least in that moment of time. He's also well known for other books such as Coraline, American Gods, and Good Omens, which he co-wrote with Sir Terry Pratchett. If you're into those sort of books, you might be interested in the show, or maybe even the comics. I'm not too sure. I haven't read the comics myself going into the show, so I had no idea what to truly expect aside from what I saw in the trailers, and I honestly quite liked this. Sandman is also a dark fantasy series, so of course there's a lot of magic and other supernatural things going on, along with the dark, mature, and complex themes brought to us by Gaiman and some of his other stories as well. Of course, along with these themes, there are also disturbing images such as suicide, self-harm, and abuse, along with many other violent acts, which can definitely be very triggering for some people who have either experienced these things or just really do not like them. So go into that with that mindset that will happen. Otherwise, don't watch this. As I mentioned before, Morpheus is the god of dreams, so naturally there are other gods who are personifications of certain things in life, such as destiny, death, desire, despair, delirium, and destruction. In the series itself, other than Morpheus, the other gods that appear are death and desire, and then other characters which I'm not sure are from the comics but appear in this show, such as Joanna Constantine, who the name might sound familiar if you're familiar with John Constantine from other DC properties, and then the other main villains such as the grown-up son of the mage who captured Morpheus in the beginning of the series, and also the Coryphean, who is a nightmare who Morpheus created many years ago, who seeks revenge. The series has 10 episodes with an additional 11th episode that Netflix added a while after the show's release, and there are 2 main storylines that go from beginning to end, with one specific episode in the middle that is just sort of its own thing, along with the aforementioned 11th episode. The first storyline follows Morpheus escaping his imprisonment and stopping the mage's son, who is now all grown up, and seeking to solve the world's problems in the worst way. And after the middle episode, episode 6, the second storyline follows a young woman who has been destined to possibly doom the universe, and is also being sought by the Coryphean, who wants to use her power for his own gain, and to get revenge on Morpheus. Episode 11 is an anthology containing 2 stories separate from Morpheus' point of view and separate from the main storylines. One story following a bunch of cats, just some cats, and then the other following a famous writer who has writer's block and needs to find inspiration before his deadline is due. Otherwise, I enjoyed the acting. I liked the creativity of certain locations like the dream world, hell, and a few other places. And I think Neil Gaiman did a good job creating both the original story and whatever contributions he gave to this show, but of course a big appreciation for all the hard work that everyone else did on the show. And that goes for the effects team. And that's more of a callback to Marvel than it is to anything else. I can't get my mind off of She-Hulk, so that's why I'm giving an extra thank you to the effects team. I'm going to give the entire Sandman series an 8 out of 10. I hope you enjoyed this video, and make sure to go check out Netflix's The Sandman, and make sure to stay tuned for other videos I'll make. And have a good day, all of you.